Na uduru ya feeling net asutu ana.
Oh yeah, we do Krumha right at the airport. Because we say indeed the whole world has gathered here in Qatar. That you almost see the World Cup logo, no, any other FIFA brands, no, at the design of airport, no. We not do how being conscious that there's a World Cup going on here in Qatar, and utumuse among some population in a World Cup no jama doma bakrum hapa. But already we are omoye omushisha airport wana udu awunche no efiho because omoma ofele forms bi omusi efen hire card and no serve as visa into dra o de x-ray machine so na scanning no we ntiema even though pressure on mudu airport anya dem beche into here ma hun see ni that the omusi de even bus stops to crown se Ghana we normally trotro stops no when the company bit me brand ho ina no the World Cup logo no and the brand of bus stops me major shops in here and the atmosphere clearly shows is because when now here on TV so nyama mo ye no wan sika ni be ma tin show so no mo ye pre-match analysis a bit botum and camera show mo so na go up and down and no mo ye pre-match analysis it mo mo studio no mo ko show no so and no mo ti so no mo ye pre-match analysis no otum say sika kasa papa.
I see. Now, Kokwanya be out here no what me aben baby a Black Stars for no e wono. Then na ekoso from Black Stars camp.
No kwani ya mianim ni arrangement no said ye koye ye no dom doso. Nti ye ba ye no kwa Africa na ya settle. Metumi akase enwe yumre ye simu ye 7-hour 20-minute journey. And ye bedu ye no ye ba metumi akase any supporters best 300 and over and a buy. Nti omedu ya fe no bia so to be obedan na sefo na amaye ntumi nko camp menya ne nti ese omampeni so abedu ai nei ana pe obekọ Black Star camp na akomo mura but yentumi embe team no said ya initiate but any moment from now no ebe mu gba camp na ko ready ekoso na yedu nchihye amatie for
mate koso na ko Black Stars camp ade ho bia no na wama yedi nkomo na ansa na abekọ no coach Emisa so wa ha.
Oh wow.
Coach Emisa wa anti say Chiano free katawai na Coach Emisa wa.
Ayo coach me chairman no pay me say o studio the pre-match analysis no move be because one day o boy juma.
Coach Kokwanya boy kasa ho from
yo me don't see. Ono so am fa ni ntu na adebia e ko na eba ina no. O ma ya senteja we need to away ninja.
No correct.
To be channel pa.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Kwagu?
Nini?
So what coaching ka?
Martin pa.
Mate. Enti pe this we ni bebo na efa joint ho ma ye na. E there. Some Martin e 4 ho.
Yeah, 4 p.m. Ghana time. Say put Qatar for the Ghana 3 hours.
3 hours.
It's not just you come about say 1 p.m. but ho Ghana time 4 p.m.
Okay. And I say any lady or mum.
Sorry, a reverse. Ye Qatar lead Ghana 4 hours as we speak.
And
we should time I'm sure the Ghana about
8:47.
About 11:17 wa.
And only there 3 hours. We have 3 hours, some minutes.
And tonight is about 7 p.m.
Sure, I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah.
DK, you better say about any bon komo. That's it.
That's me.
Okay. I was avoid make say coach Emisa Babe can yensa no pe. Ene Black Stars of Ghana, ene Portugal, e de be hye so awia no 9. Nkrabe na woto e de akwa Black Stars. Uankasa o feeling to say no pe 0244844488 0244844488 eno na ubetumi e de wadwenche no asem bisa ni nyina afa so ho e de aba na fe bibia nso so akoku e de ama ye nyina na coach wa hide mema na kwaba na fe ya hye nkomotwetwe no ase champion coach
Eminia
na what is saying
adum mu ye pa mu so
oh nyame adum anope de ye highly privileged say en saka
I don't do this ever this
na adwuma mte say
Yegusu kakrakra na in the but ye manage.
Ghana football. Bibi ay boko.
So what we was some very boko.
Coach, yes say we share Nations FC on.
But
Hwɛ no ankɔ wa de no bi mo de enche na de o Premier League no. We de tete o to bo na tete o mo. Inform ma Premier say.
Hey, say we open kotoka akɔre bo na bro.
Coach.
Say eba say kwanja da wa ye be kɔ there, why not?
There be hu. On the team be fa coach Mr. say. On me so manager on the team no why na adwen say o pese o ba Premier no. Because otaye pa anti anyway
say nuntina uye juma pa ebedu echi uye juma bon ebedu echi
no correct
ti de bia no say uye wadwin say uye juma pa ama mo bi wechi na opebia wa be consult wa na say wa be fa ti wado na eche wa bom
no correct okay coach anope dey frɛ wa ebedi nkomo dey afa Black Stars ehun but ansana ye beba team no ankasa o de we experienced coach ekwan bi say so no sen ye fa so esiesie team kwan be ne fa so prepare team ene ade ni nyina ye beba so but generally then abeka che Ghana for ansana ya ba Black Stars ye preparation na sa Portugal match kwan be ne ye fa so esiesie ho enkom
yeah say anope bi mfa we fidi su na minchia madofu ina evi matamfu su minchomu ina because nobody say no we there ni obia na ebepel but omo mpa so o bompa ya no abobia momu ti ano pesu michi obia football na ekodu baby a ayese si ano akoye full business ndi say o si obeye ball na we supporter na obedi echira o se odi echiri do sometimes no with me actually for me lose so much now we draw now we lose but all the same no and because as a supporter no and as a team owner I don't paba football you can in general but ma ka say sisi ano nkakrakra Ghana e tumpon am say this is the third time I call World Cup na ye di echire aye de akoma ya adwen e bibia sunsun ani wonemi na de Black Star for echi but na metuma kan say my expectation is so high sabi onipa na wozo ne kobo no ono so abo no
okay
ya adwen ne empa boy bebo an say ikudum de ye di
but coach say what do wash ball unim ball mu akochi any ade players nankasa na omo eko no at this point ebi obi okra work up no nko obi da the first time ni okwa ko gira world stage wo hu say one obi ti say ebi me para me Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, William Carvalho, Pepe and the likes in the Gina Park. Yes, I am see prepare players not joining.
One and almost psychologist or campo no. If this is the duty of the psychology. Say psychologist say about my man kwala why they are there. If Rosa say it's an FA Cup mbondumi obiara yobiano. Anti sebane sana ude ubo na coach achre no. Eno so hwesu na ubo. Ngeyesa senka Japan. Into Germany, Nanka Saudi Arabia, so Embassy Argentina with almighty Messi in their midst. A Chelsea football a fee, a din na yebubon is a football a fee, a month for Ashade to the extent say, opponent crowd to me who Wangasabon now Bababon by the end of the 90 minutes with me redo game ni na wabia on one start here. Tibia football do no say omuko share side players due to say yemamo Matias say usu yobi una onene pa ko share no usu yobi e mama kai fata odada Ronaldo ball shot to say mama the word will say yes musu mayebi yeah that's right and that is mentality of say play bi anya or say play bi adi tuna dum say whether there's Ronaldo or there's Bruno or there's what no. Eno na yeno mo kobo any team na kobo ni Portugal na kobo. Yesu ye Ghana nti ma obi an fenche ehu bi an ka obi ase o we die. Ronaldo um de no e na jim de Ronaldo kra no. Sisi ani na si as later no so kra no. Sisi untumi ntia bi because sisi ano eji ya kacha ndi Ronaldo nyo bi o se ye kobo bo tumi ka se uni Ronaldo kobo nti o se we wadu se no mi ko di Ronaldo echi yen focus say no ne tebia no ye players e kuta no they can also play the way Ronaldo obono yesu say ya yebi da na wasam aja enko obi na bobo bi nti obi ana ni time Ronaldo zia de ne metima kan say ni time krampo no de ye truly say they said experience is the best teacher, so just be careful say ye mani nya sa chance onya obetumi ahye. But I believe that this time round a team youth no doors obetumi amachi e base Bruno and Ronaldo ina bobo ni bia.
I see. Now coach yanhwe Ghana team na ye de call ye no ye wo goalkeepers Lawrence Atizigi, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, Ibrahim Danlad, 3 goalkeepers no. Your goalkeeping department, who is saying?
Sometimes na nemetmagaje me such areas as a coach no. Me coach am show because if you able to organize who defense no well, who crowd train obet me adago. Ne here say muma pressure come go pa no so. Entina big teams crowd no. So the woman go to Bakrano moves away in Barcelona and Real Madrid and Juventus. Though it's good to have a very good goalkeeper who also understand his job, especially how we organize the defense na pressure and cobano so. How we a starting game from a very good area. Who started ball anyway? You must make sure you start at the very. But apart from Danla down the minimum locally. Manaf
Nuruddin and Lawrence Atizigi.
Anti Sanko for them in shut down follow, but because Manaf from friendly match Atizigi so friendly matches na I am in home, but in rare competition to say we there. And don't forget to say you temperament for rare competition.
Okay.
Na your temperament for friendly competition.
Yeah.
And me no be obo friendly competition. O na do so we no me mboni ye no me twetwe mo me sonso mo kakra na mo de
real deal.
Edu ha ma yire mo. And who the friendly match na judge players bebre wan hwe ya na. What is so might be good at friendly game, but competition start here. Obu so struggle. Obu so training no, and friendly games when wouldn't do gra obu fu, or bobon gra obu fu, but wouldn't go to the rare competition one. The suma is different. And me cry me the team cry by example. You go baby or I'm so fi Burkina no buy. Or you train on your master. Oh, because me oh team na go back them me Japan mo be sack me. Because or you train or sheno. But or competition is different. So let's give them the opportunity. Any GDA will be a yedin betum. Whether is good or is not, any GDA will say will do, provided he have a very solid defense in front of him.
Okay.
And no, because wetin cry Jinapon one here save growing you been their poor match. Nti me dey I mean you expert in goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But as a coach, you at least more idea and kakranka to say na make client.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was for coach Kobina Emisa and no education convoy. See I can say the our Nations FC ho and Odijuma. Coach, but talking of goalkeepers. None of Senegal match ni bi.
Tournament me Ghana and the best start me shame me have new crowd. Because
I can't Senegal match ni bi on can be specific question be. Senegal goalkeeper Edward Mendy. One shot na nyese will be our game no more kopem. Balls me no a corner so na ehu pa na me no so na share no.
Na den na defenders so mo jam balls me no e kono. That's the problem, no.
Coach, but coach, you need say to prevent balls, our balls, the deadly balls, to go into your keeper for 90 minutes, enough for more.
Enough for but Etienne say it depend upon born was so out to say deadly and I answer okay.
And you're deadly for me. And you're deadly man because meaning say first goal na share no. And 6-yard box no. Omo a rubber ball no to the 6-yard box no musa.
Anna okoche we be head free ni.
And there how many say Gakpo no be head ball in the chi. And eba. But who goalkeeper 6-yard box? What you know my one be head jano.
Any day more me who sa I let him kakra bi. Ye na ya hwe me hwe ye try hwe la we say no. Oh yeah mistake.
Sure.
Mistake no is a delay in coming out.
The timing in it.
O delay in coming out. Because as a goalkeeper bo who say bo no eko win kakra be pull out and go say uja line so. Also wo
move kakra.
Be 1 step and not 2 step. And this say obone for which would me to step back and would to ban so. But so uja mani etwem wo ni mu no we later. Football is a can trainer any direction. Nya bo ni pani towards the goal, but we go baby. And the one day I admit say a mistake or a bad delaying. Because of Bantaman go be far born. And sometimes you know me who are there sometimes call go unless the unya go best trainer me and go be trying church him. Sometimes we are coaching. Sometimes who coach crowd your touch na say go be share. Go by no be na go by na no. But sometimes almost was specialist into no goalkeeper trainer. Onu de onu kwa ya man obi e training no. Because ni bobo number 2 ye ni number 2 coach. Ni bobo 3 ye ni number 3 coach.
Your coach emisa.
Your coach. No coach is our position. But goalkeeping in there very 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 important area. Into na ye mo goalkeepers trainer. Nti na say trainer mu na ye di go bi show mu bi so na we dey na because ebia na wo observe mu a trainer say coach head coaches e go best trainers mu ya you also observe e share mu ye no na ebia na waka say Kofi Nkoda wo so ujina na mu ye training no obetuma ko na say Kofi Nkoda say mu say Kwaku no training no ye pa o on na ye na rant he can explain to you better.
But second goal no there from me training kakra bi amenya even though man shada am fan ko achiri bi ade
no we goalkeeper
ai
e team
there be and then school level school level but yeah goalkeepers trainers more catch any say goalkeeper one basic principle is that say a cross ball obasi now ntumi nso na be punch here and punch into anim straight
and the rebounds will be better.
It should go to the corner flanks
and that's true,
your left or right.
But I agree with you.
Coach, keep our that go at Champions League. Second goal in America, you.
Yeah.
Memphis, 18-yard nano. Penalty, penalty, 18-yard nano, baby, and or man straight shot see. And I keep a punchy ball of that and near Sunday for ball.
And I don't know whether Oyusu ne Palma na. If you are Oyusu Palma, born into me Koichi.
Or you soon the palms out
but in go say of fix instead of fixing no. Because any day a boss wa a travel far. See we say because we say there because of gloves in a boss man and bebre. But so fix it there. I want to know figures nature no. Don't pay no. A bona a 2 man travel far. So say or the ball or palm ball no to area on board share there and also Mr. Do me who say go there, but it depend angle so jina. Meaning so no jam middle of the goalpost or
no jam middle of the goalpost. But anyway, into the area goalkeeping on every many coach namely be din komo se sia we are na fe mabana ya hwe ye defense your Daniel Amate, Abdul Rahman Baba, Alexander Jiku, Joseph Eidu, Gideon Mensah, Dennis Odoy, Tariq Lamte, Alidu Seidu, Mohamed Salifu, Salisu, Omone defenders, the midfield your Kudus, Thomas Partey, Andre Ayew, Elisha Usu, Daniel Kofichre, and Daniel Efiye Banye. Yewo NSI was Salis Abdul Samed. Forward no yewo Antoine Semenyo and Abdul Fatah Ishaku, Jordan Ayew, Kamal Din Sulemana, Osman Bukhari, and forward no so yewo Inaki Williams and Kamal Soa. That mamene coach, namely and so any encomo. No more.
No more.
Oh no more. Oh no more. Rabbi, how are you?
I'm fine, my brother. I'm not doing the here for Papa.
Yede nyame ase. Bibia e boko school ho bibia kama.
I'm not doing bibia boko.
Yede nyame ase. Oh, no more onkrodo Eduardo Mendy. Who is saying in Senegal's game?
Oh, akwai say on the football no. They be am can send me. Pacha mi o be am jam ka bi chomu to say na ma just okay. Okay. Near woman say football there, it's all about form. Who go into a major tournament, say, who players now or more form. No? They are the people you have to take to the tournament. Because our World Cup, we are here, boy. And this World Cup now, you are born in this time around, countries now will be near Dajia or Kwako Campi will be for 1 month, 1 week to try and build some form of chemistry among your players now. Ube to me near Marco tournament and when you play no former or the befi the club side and no any former or the tournament and the Edward Mendy there. Young nine say in recent times no Kappa Ariza Balaha atu efi Chelsea pono until I get a bit rusty. And of course, Obi all shared the game between Senegal and Holland no. A dead the say he could have done something about those 2 goals. First goal no. The anticipation, the reading of the game, the starting position, and by the time he realized that he had made the mistake, none of the harm has already been done. Again, Usha's second goal now, by his very high standard, he should be palming that ball away from goal. But so palming ball back into play. Who catch the on-rushing player of the opponent? Or Drupa, he should just put his laces through the ball, and that was exactly idea class here now. Senegal for. Boy na Ankosiaga and Mendy as the world best goalkeeper just a year ago. But Kaya Chelsea G Champions League no nipa you're voting in the best goalkeeper in the Champions League. I'm saying the form no a from kakra. I don't know yet. It is say Bia Liu Cisse no he's thinking about dropping him. Say many coach in there I will not drop him. I will say stick with him because he's a class act or you're a very good goalkeeper, but in that game, I think he's the type of player only need to sacking it up because deputy he has got no experience whatsoever at the top level of the game and too risky. It's a must-win game. And to Saudi players who trust you, and Mendy, in my view, of the keepers now, Senegal, their core competition is the one in that class. But his performance on the day in the end. Ankoye.
Okay. Yamrefi, no ene Black Stars bought the first match. Who were 3 goalkeepers in this tournament? Lawrence Atizigi, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, Ibrahim Danlad. Who will be your choice?
Oh, it's an obvious choice. Make an obvious choice. It has to be Lawrence Atizigi. Nentia Mekan say, Manaf, he's not been playing. Sisana Mekan form once up. On the ball on that goal. The last time he was in an active goalkeeping game, anytime I boss at 3 nation tournament in Japan. Since then at club level, born on Davy. Until you are not sure of the form now, or the call into the tournament. And you have to completely rule him out. Unless the West come to West, unless your hands are tied, you don't have any option, and so you have to think about Saudi Manavokakodem. On Danlad, Matete Sembibre. You see, this is a completely different stage. He's the guy for the future. Obibaka says, Obi the future. If you don't give him the chance, how Daben Obed Dani your future asset. But this World Cup, who here players with big spirit, Omukukudoso. Man, Danlad or Damakotoko, he's the best goalkeeper in the local league. The Black Stars on Chedan Day Bida. And we a coach, you will be very, 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 very careful not to put in a goalkeeper who hasn't been there before, who hasn't experienced such a situation before. At least with the Black Stars goalkeeping department there, Lawrence Ati, he's been to 2 AFCONs already. He's been in the post with the Black Stars already. And now Oda St. Gallen, the top most league in Switzerland, Swiss or Premier League. And I can say, if you're not good a goalkeeper from Africa, it will be extremely difficult for you to say, call Amanone, Akoda as the number 1 goalkeeper of any team. Who calls St. Gallen, the 3 biggest teams in Switzerland, to say Ghana, we have Kokrokoo. St. Gallen is one of such teams, and to say who a keeper or that team, no, who a keeper week in week out for the past a month, he was voted the best goalkeeper in the Swiss league. You, who your coach, you have to try and put your confidence in such a goalkeeper and get him to go and do the job for you. And what I say, defensive organization, it should be solid. Aman Fontaine, Ati has gone through the ranks. Ati wada under 17 da, just like Dan Lad. Wada under 20 da, just like Dan Lad. But he is more exposed when it comes to the Black Stars of Ghana. Intermediate. If I am the coach, no two ways about that. Lawrence Atizigi, under the circumstance, I want to be your goalkeeper today. And I'm from what I'm hearing, any training, he's obviously going to start today.
Daniel Amate, Abdul Rahman Baba, Alexander Jiku, Joseph Eidu, Gideon Mensah, Dennis Odoy, Tariq Lamte, Alidu Seidu, Mohamed Salisu. Back 3, back 4. Why na wofano?
Oh, Mimian. No, not some no. Not some no. Near meet it in Nesemido Bia or what blasters come for Edin Como a 1 hour ago. And I'm a beside me say, Coach Otto Addo, is he going the back 3 or a back 4? Asama nipa ni ya okukudam pao. Asama nipa ni catch them is nipa ni say. The technical handlers, no, they have tried everything. They have tried everything now. They have tried the back 3, they have tried the back 4, they have tried the back 3 in transition into a back 5. And you know, on to me, can say you come back 3 and I say you come back 4. But I say me panic coach now. Now we share your team and we share the deficiency we will get. They can't say you come back 4. Master, now come back 3. But again, from a very reliable source, it is looking very clear. Say you call it back 3 now. A kukudam pa more team or metanasi. And that is where the coaches are still undecided. We are just some few hours away to the game. To me catch the gun of 49 say. The back 3, which looks the more comfortable system, are a proper defensive line cover and a proper defensive organization. It is looking like we may not go for that because of 1 or 2 players there. Say, say you could back 3 there. No more best. But obine canasem. That is why you are there. That is why you are being paid the most. And your man players no $100,000 appearance fee. Your man coach Otuado $200,000 appearance fee. These are things that are done to you. You make the most important, most difficult, most critical decision in the interest of the team. Intermediate, from what I'm hearing, it's looking like a back 4. And the back 4 of Tariq Lamte, Salisu, Daniel Amate, and Babara Man. But so Bisamia, I would have gone with the back 5, with the back 3 of Salisu, Jiku, and Amate, and then Gideon Mensah and Tariq Lamte as my wing back. But near Mikitin from a very reliable source, it's going to be a back 4 of Tariq Lamte right back, Babara Man left back, Salisu, and Daniel Amate as the center pair.
O midfield, nobody organizing anything, and Marshall around who?
Yes, I'm saying say you come back 4 there, then it has to be a 4-2-3-1. Sana make it, and the Sasuna Kameye. There's bad to say you're born back 4 in there. Then there has to be Salis. Salis, no, take it or leave it. He's the best thing we have had for this country since the exit of Michael Essien. Obia or share Michael Essien ball. Obia or G Essien D. Obia or G Tumuse in football. You need a proper DM or a proper destroyer and a passer and a progressor of the ball. That is what Salis brings to the party. And to that midfield too now, I'm about shielding your back 4. should be Thomas Partey and Salis. But in the attacking sense, Ebani say, yeah, attack now. Partey is very intelligent. Partey has the technical and tactical know-how. Or better to me, a journey attack. He's got good recovery. And when we lose the ball, he can easily recover and come and partner Salis in midfield. And it has to be a 4-2. Satu should be Thomas Partey. Any Salis. That is what I'm hearing say. They are going to do. And then 3 Satu. The one who is playing in the hole, the one who is being given the line, your money lines, your money lines and say, or to me, Kobibia, or to me, Jibon for right in the middle, on the left, and join the attack. Kudus Mohammed. Surely he's one of the untouchables in this thing. Medium in him say, our Kudus someone clip for Hoa in 2010. How Milovan used Kudus Samwano. I am hoping, say, they would have shown the Kojasama clips to Kudus, because Kojasama always looked ahead where Asamaja was, where Kevin's Prince Martin was, where your attacking threat was. He was always passing the ball forward into the final attacking third of the opponent. And in Inaki Williams, striker, or lots of off the ball movement. If Kudus can be given the instruction, Masa Ujibon and Daniel Humbetri, Udanu Huma passing him now Inaki Williams and Frankrophone. I think we'll be in for a very, very good game today. And to my midfield through, I said 2-1 will be Partey, Salis, and then of course Mohamed Kudus.
Okay, coach. Asana obeshe onim kakra na hano. Me o question kakra. Talking of obi to say Kudus. O release ball, o release striker na or no ewo off the ball movement bebreza no. Obi to say Kudus, o hwe no so Kudus nye obi a onya ball a opese o ja ball no mu entem. That is why some of us would have thought to say nke bia a back three ananka wo pushi obi to say Partey economy kakra, because Partey was our ability no to release your striker earlier than Mohamed Kudus. And then I can find.
Yeah, and me know ya dream. But again, within that same system, over team and America say Partey has got the ability to join the attack.
Yeah.
What the 4-2-3-1 does, they say we can go 4-1-4-1 if we are in possession of the ball. So now, yeah, Partey will go and at every time, if we are attacking, we have 5 men in the half of the opponent, and we are guaranteed, say, you 5 men behind the ball in case we were to lose possession, possession of the ball. And in the game of football, on the defensive transition, so our players were 5 nobody can tell me say you're solid enough a foundation to start your defensive organization and also to start defending the ball in your half. And yes, Partey, like I said, we should be given the license to join the attack. As at when we've got the ball in the attacking term, because he can see the pass, he can plant the ball in the back of the net from 25, 30, 35 yards. You won't say at Arsenal, he does that with ease. And depending on what the coaches will tell him. Say, Mia, in the first 15 minutes, we can't concede early. We cannot give anything away in that first 15 minutes. We need to test the pulse of the Portuguese. They are throw on us. So you have to more or less restrict his movement in the early stages of the game. Once we are able to do our assessment, tactical assessment, and the technical team are now convinced that it's time to unleash Partey in the attacking sense, then you quickly license him and our catcher and say, you are Thomas Partey. This is the time to Partey. Come back and help Salisa over to me attacking up the midfield now and now be your biggest problem, those we are going to unleash in the attacking third. Now, those who are going to unleash in the attacking third now. It's about the person you've been born as left winger, at right wing, and then at leading striker. Leading striker, I don't have any problem with it. I'm very certain Inaki Williams will start because he's the player under the circumstance. He will keep the Portuguese busy. He will rock shoulders with them. He will physically match up to their demands. But we need to decide who plays on the left and who plays on the right. From a very reliable source, it is going to be Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew to complete the first 11. And that is where I have an issue. That is where I have serious issues. Then I think, Sayamia, I will not start with the two of them. I think I would rather opt to start with the younger brother, Jordan Ayew, because of his work rate,
because of his team performance, and then put the captain on the bench. Because I believe, who will be to say Kamadi, who will be to say Kamasoa, who unfortunately, again, Joseph Pensett is not there. But so who Kamadi, any Kamasoa, these are electric players that are more electrifying pace. In today's game, the Portuguese will come at us. And to will be on the transition now. The bottom man or bet to me who fancy himself on a 1v1 situation. The captain of the team will never fancy himself on a 1v1 situation because he's not got the legs, he's not got the speed, the power to go past any defender on a 1v1 situation. Whether he will stand there, circulate the ball, and wait for help for him to release the ball. The moment you do that, yes, in the modern game, you've given the opponent enough time for them to recur into their defensive shape or to repel idea or the moment. Intermediate, a coming quan. We need proper pace. And the pace in this team is with Kamadin, is with Kamasoa, and in Osman Bukari. We've got enough pacey players to go and test the pulse of the Portuguese. And they don't know. In the last 20 minutes, last 25 minutes, he's very experienced. He knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. He's got some good movement in the 18-yard box, like Steven Appiah was used in 2010. This technical team will have to be honest and sincere with the people of this country and take that bold decision. Nobody should get me wrong. Nobody supports the day you more than I do. But under the circumstance, we want the best for our country. And the best for our country is say, Obama in the last 20 minutes, with his intelligence, his experience, he would have identified the loopholes in the opponent's defense. We saw yesterday what the Japanese coach did. The two substitutions they came to completely change the tide of the game. Japan for a Chifa, Germany for so. So we could someone making sure that our changes will be impactful. Changes are your general. Or move back because the backfire. We don't want our substitute to be coming in with the intention, say, we are chasing the game, we have to come and rescue the game, and by so doing, we'll expose ourselves at the back and we'll get punished. And we are waiting, but like I said, from what I have been told, you catch them and then say, Lawrence Atizigi, Tariq Lamptey, Babaraman, Salisu, Amate, Pate, Salis, Kudus, Jordan, Inaki Williams, and Andre Dede Morgan Ayo.
No answer now back on one. But your coach come and miss our Hasi. On or share team analysis Nasi Ansana Obampese or Bamukakra Ansana Mabisao about Portuguese team, you know. Why?
Yo, Mate.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
What's your new coach, namely Christopher Nimley?
Very critical.
But what do you make of his assessment of the team?
Football the best person who can make the selection work is the head coach.
Okay.
And then have the support from the assistant where they suggest to him. But you can suggest, but you cannot insist.
Okay.
And then let's take this down, for instance. Not every good player suit into a certain system.
Can be you.
Not any good player can suit into a certain system. Say one sheni ubagazo mi kuta all the machines into this system require ebefa. No. System does not make players. It's the players who make system to work. So if you don't organize them well, you must have all the abilities, all the on the field of play, but they cannot deliver for you.
Okay. Oh, so not namely so canwa. He's worried about the fact that Sabria you woman. Ye nim say a back three and I said back four. And with the Arsenal say what comes is here, he would have wished say Yemko back three so that you have enough cover for the goalkeeper, like you said earlier.
Who's a different acquire football league?
Okay.
No acquire football
tournament,
knockout competitions.
Okay.
And you know, was a knockout, was a team Kitubia. We need that also know about knockout in the call. this is a competition. You per se progressing. Into one share things that your players are not used to, and with your ability as a coach, you say, this is the time to transform some of the players into the three back. And then maybe someone will say where they are coming from. Is any of them playing that three back? Are they used to? At least we share that three back no person born. We share teams omu fiba na omu mbakwa na mienu kura boss ho.
Okay.
So when who eno then you come say oh 400% me shisha no. And into transition man 5 no so no. Baby omu fiba no. Sa no mo bono because wo de neighbor no oba be aduma who no baby o na sa na wo de neighbor. You can give you different assignment, and that is where it should be a long period, kakra. But this game, unya 1 week crowd, 1 week crowd, campu players, and say, hallelujah. What informed you to invite him is performance. Now, born team, invite him, and what kind of system? Na esutuna, now different. Now, but different system. Players can complain. The coach didn't put me at my right position. Omi anybody say ebo muntu min ba out and can boldly. But omi enu adia unfen chance no. Very difficult for you to implement in a major tournament like this. Yamati say yehwe ni na Ghana friendly games omo boy na tournament bo go na I don't know where they play solid, let's say far back. Say who bought three back indirectly you are playing far back.
Almost about 3 back, no, only in the second half against Brazil.
Only in the second half against Brazil.
Yeah.
And we couldn't concede a goal. And if that has helped us, then we must improve it. In our sequence training games, only Switzerland said, I'm about 3 back. I didn't want that much.
Switzerland, I'm about 4.
About 4.
And in fact, after Brazil, Nicaragua, Switzerland, you know, about 4.
And Nina no your improvement. And that's about 4.
Okay, Switzerland he won, Nicaragua he won.
So which means there is used to that one. So I say my yen chincha say modern football 3 back and then Pep Guardiola is playing 4-1-4-1. A system me about the bay who's introduced that system. As to coach Tibian and ideology ordinam. Into person what dream ye say ebia me my dream person ye coach ya me brother coach all I so. Ebia meeting. Ebia family media na ebia meeting. Maybe it might go well, but maybe someone say Pep Guardiola has dominated EPL for a long time now. Is he playing with system? Is he playing 3 back? Is he playing 4 back?
4-3-3.
But 4-3-3, we are not going to say a 4-1-4-1. But eventually we shall to say 4-3-3. What I say? So let's not put pressure on our coaches over there. Omo ina no nya ya Ghana no ye ina ye support mo so mo nimdi enti na do mo kono
Okay.
Anko ya it's an opportunity that omo abuse ekoye so why not ye ina we praise omo but we must be careful not to throw all our arsenals in a particular game because as the moment you come with the 3 back transition to 5 back no then you are going to put all your defenders good defenders that you have there, they will be on the field. Now let's take about injury situation. Eba say 5 defenders no, then you have to change your style of play so that injury one film no bet me organizing. Yes, I know. The decision we take is no nanga we dey tournament. Now you change your mind to different decision.
Okay.
And so we must be used to what currently they have. Our experimenting or matches somewhere we know. Or say no na me say or say coach no go. For when starting there, me no problem because currently I'm not there. But maybe I can tell my view or I can say my view. But that does not make the coach to change his selection. Yehobu say the coach will give us
the best
players that can stand the battle for us.
Okay.
Because when who coaches me and me grandpa my baby. If you do critical match, what mama number 5 criteria amate match miss my them person who strike man. And even Jones also did some at Kumasi, Imo Koboama Senegal 9. Ma as we need so much no Kumasi 2-1. So they are there, they see the players who are ready, mentally strong for the day. And we must also know say every first game of a tournament is the most difficult game. So you mistake, no combo system be now far. You'll be compared to change the system to the next game. Okobo and Nusuna far, you'll be compared to another. No, we shouldn't experiment this time. These they are trained well. They have played series of friendly games, which is competitive, nearer to the World Cup, and they had the results. So Omo Onufi say Oshishomu at the back, 9 year back throw back for whatever it is. I believe say should maintain that, so that it doesn't change its defensive organization. So Nim no koye mistake, no under pressure from him to adopt certain system. No mentally no, yeah no na dream there is going to fail. And more say yes we already share and call him say muye before muya brofo. Timo bi anko na dream say okobo brofo ball ni bi. Emma yen hu mechire edu be bia ye de funtum because this is tournament. I don't know who catch me say obi be family no per qualification no. You have qualification game and you have a league game. So one just had two analysis and boom. Now also we call tournament, which is you are going to play only 3 matches, and they will choose 2. Now one fine, you maybe Africa didn't be a mixing for the now. Now also we call ball raw European football master. And you want to say Japan share German 2-1, and you want to say Saudi Arabia, Argentina, and Japan the end there was a ball. I me shake to be. I could bomb say, we in European star. European star go but to what down on them or the funtum. And do baby a boys yama African mentality no say. And Rome trim. So we call individual clubs are. Never mun kobonia sablo no coach na be coach no obetchom. Football today no kanu. Obi o the first match obe drop in the key player on the bench. And I play be on him say Obama Obesan game no put on the bench with the idea say Onubo Obesan game, but be careful. At the time now who did not try bench now who is Obesan, that time the team that you are playing against are well organized to the extent that they are ready to welcome that player from the bench because almost him say who do keep play be contra bench. It in there say who can say any US bo World Cup now
Baby Jet.
Kwesi Apia time. Or see, or the young boys in the beam, so that Omobe run opponent down before the senior players naba. But before the senior players in Babano, in Kofuni Aware said they are senior players on the bench. So psychologically they have sucked themselves up. Into Uno Muba. Omu make a difference. It takes one to make a difference. Anyway, so but we must be careful not to throw all our arsenals on the one team to play 3 back transition to 5 back and that should go. Let's give the coach there some kind of respect.
Okay.
And let's believe say the people we have as the assistant, they know how. I cannot sit here and suggest say I want this man to play, I want that man to. The best thing I want from the coach should give us the best 11 with certain strategy. And don't forget, it's strategy which wins game. It's not about your system.
Okay, coach, me base see me mame ni unu anim lenwie na me san about so me ba so a nema mienu na me ba behwe. Obehwe Portugal team no. Their strength, their weaknesses. So na we gina bench na then na we can tell boys na say omonye against Portugal. And after 2. So share typical Black Stars 2006 you call Germany. Black Stars had a certain identity. 2010 they had identity. 2014 it wasn't as clear as 2006 and 2010, but they still had identity. 2018 IABB compared to team I also see here. Yeah, ba no more.
Yes, sir.
What here unia penny coach Emisa Sokakra.
Me papa and why yes, some very brilliant ones. But as some are making about the system. Me, it's my opinion based on Otuado Black Stars. Anytime he's gone back for against a quality opposition, we saw how our team struggled. In Abuja, when we needed to salvage the situation and be very solid and control the game, it was a back 3. Against Brazil, when we went back 4, we got slaughtered in 30 minutes. Then you will be on switch to your back 3. Daniel Amate, he plays in the back 3 at Leicester. Salisu, he plays in the back 3 at Southampton.
Jiku, he plays in the back three in his team in France. Tariq Lamptey, he plays in the back three or your wing back or Brighton. So if you look at players now, you're very clear. Say, they look very comfortable in the back three system. And what that back three system does, me say, it gives you a solid defensive foundation. The senior coach, Bejatu, say, in a major tournament like this, it is proper and solid defending that will win you the cup. Not about the number of goals you put in the back of the net. In 2010, when Spain went all the way to win the World Cup, it was a one-goal project after they lost on the first game against Switzerland. When Vicente Del Bosque realized that he needed to be solid at the back, even in Egypt, 2010, under Milovan Rival, it was a one-goal project. Even again, you call South Africa, but they didn't score so many. US gave Nippon share 2 goals. All the other games, it was a one-goal project. You can go a back 4, you can go a back 3. The which of the system, no? And the man with team are yet solid defensively with the players you've got there. Obia Onim Tariq Lamptey will never fancy him as a fullback. Because Onankasa naturally, no, defending is not his strongest point. Attacking, running at the fullback of the opposition, and using his strength. Obi Onim Babara mind himself. The recovery. So when you play him as a fullback, no, he can easily get exposed.
Yeah.
As a wing back, where there is another center, but thank God for Salisu, who is left-footed. Now say Salisu Juna Babetri Honoma. Open Baba Humpewa Beshia, Salisu Honoma. Then he will deal with the situation. So again, it's about putting up a system now, and my team now flourish. They are supporting the team. They are supporting the team in thick and thin. But yeah, now you try again say, send a denu con. Because we've seen this team in the back four. They were very, very shaky, and they were taken to the cleaners. But me and Coach Ado, I have never seen the Black Stars in the back three exposed before. Anytime I call back three, no, we dominated the opposition in no matter how quality they are, and then we imposed our identity on them. And to me, go with a system that is more comfortable with your players that to me are flourishing.
Okay.
Kochito.
Yes, sir.
Me can maybe say, why do we invite the players? What did you see about them before we invited them?
Exactly. It's because
Tofik, for instance, me go and tell me say, on the fullback defender,
that's it.
or a wing back, and he love to go forward more. Same thing to Rahman. What I say, and that one when you have that three backer, these people can help us.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
My own question is, they could put the three you are talking together, Mate, Salifu, and Bagure.
Salisu and Jiku.
Yes, we saw them against Brazil in that second half. Well, we looked very, very solid.
Oh, okay. But if they are able to play, and you said, say, previous teams, and I say, teams are more. That's how the coach use them.
They play in the back three.
So which means that maybe coach there will hear from where we are saying or what we are saying.
Exactly.
No one follow the I mean, Obiana, the way open the system.
Okay.
Yeah. But
now no more. My Portugal team no.
Yes.
Yeah, time on call from defense to a but yeah, free. Meaning say obviously, coach Ebebo William Carvalho as the pivot in the midfield.
Yeah.
Then you will have a midfielder, Ubenya, this city guy, Bernardo Silva, Anyebia, Bruno Awareness Fernandez, Charlie, Bruno Woho, João Felix, this German guy, Anthony Silva, Evan Silva, Silva, and then the clubless Cristiano Ronaldo. And so now look at this Portuguese attack against our back three, our back four, our midfield.
And then I'm the who share opponents, Arsenal's of the banner. Me home back four and there, me home back three. It has to be a back three, I insist. Because that will give us proper defensive line cover. With the back three transition to a back five with Thomas Partey and Salis, we have a solid 7 men now. How to apply the basic defensive principle to nullify the threat of the opponent. Because Bruno Fernandes, take it or leave it, he's always on the move. He wants to get things to happen. He's getting on the ball. He's giving it to for Cavallo this year. And we have to be careful with the fullbacks of the Portuguese. Just before you call me, not me share game no I'm share alata for 4-5 no. What I realized me say, because they are so solid in the middle no, they tend to use the middle to they tend to crowd the middle. No ma unleash or move fullbacks no. In either Cancelo or Mendes or Diego Dalot of Manchester United. Now so Kitatima, who is solid in midfield, like we saw of France, midfield is solid. And our wingers are absolutely lethal. What you can do to tame them is to have Adia Fenus defensive line cover. And that is what the back three, back five, transition to a back five will give our team. Intermediate. Almost pressing the ball very high up the pitch. The Portuguese. And the back three, back five, ever allow you say, we will use the full weight of the pitch. So a team pressing very higher. The best way to go past them is to make the pitch very, very big. And that is what the wing backs will give you. Even when you open the game and you have to lose the ball on the line, on the touch line, quickly, transition wise, you are guaranteed a back three, and I say a back four when you are playing. Look, many could just somewhat in Komobi. I think about a week ago. Now, many Nikoshano baby, and or Kasam. I want to put it out there. Nine for quadrilateral because young say could do the body back three. He's played under the best managers almost back three in Antonio Conte, Max Allegri, what will inform a technical man and as a head coach to say me family team will enter ball back three? Kodo can send me in Sanchez or say, coach, it is the most difficult system to play in football. But if you can perfect it, it is the system that makes it very difficult for you to lose games, and it most often than none, and making sure say of all the system in the game. And there's a dent in Okasa. And Okasa me say, before you can go a back three, your three center backs should be very comfortable on the ball. One, they should be defenders on a 1v1 situation. They can all flourish. Ushe Salisu, Ushe Jiku, Ushe Amakia. Hardly will you go past them on a 1v1 situation. And also, so they are good progressors of the ball. They can pass the ball from the back. They can pick the simple pass. That makes those three gentlemen qualifies to be as a back three. And Okase, with the wing backs, at any time, when the transition is done on time, we have a 5 back. Say a ban say Bakupo refin not the one became to the hoa. You are guaranteed a 5 back. A 4 back. And that awaiting the arrival of the 5th person to make your defensive network solid. Now, so a good midfielder, then he highlighted the importance of party. So a good midfielder, or no feeling or no teacher passes, on him how to control the tempo of the game. Let's say, or no could you not say during his time at Juventus, now Andre Pello and a yes Edgemont. And to Biomusana, not Pello, who is a controller, who is a passer, who is a progressor of the ball. No, Jibor, no teacher. And Momujumani is so easy. Now say your boys to me, I call Bobby Quadia and Uber Brian. And I'm saying, say, if you are playing against Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, Cancelo, João Felix, I think you need to go for a system that Edema with solid defensive line cover. Because the Portuguese are not only technically good, as a unit, when they decide to press the ball now, they press in coordination. Nipana or no ball or trigger press when anticipate where you are going next. So they start blocking and pressing those channels. And if again your goalkeeper is armed, that's what I'm also going to say this. I'm comfortable with Lawrence Atiziki. He's one of the goalkeepers. So under pressure, you can go back to Ati. He can kick it long or he can pick the pass. And let's do Adia, Edema, the one he hanging. against the opposition now, against another opposition, we can switch from a back three to a back four and go and dominate them. And we are in for a battle, a very, very difficult game, a game that we cannot lose focus like the Senegalese did for 1 second. If you play all the beautiful match, I cut 2 minutes, now say you switch off, you get beat, you get punished. And the media, the person Ghana for for our players to stay focused and concentrated for the 90 minutes and beyond. Senbeya, Obia, Begin Juma, Edin Kunindi, Debro man. Mina Michelle, Mama Tamka, Mitama, so I said Mechanical.
Why are there crabs? Why are there crabs? So no more. Yeah, match and I have a post match analysis. Madam Papa. Coach.
Yeah, but I enjoy Minya Pa, and I think the analysis no, you know. Ocean Hawking and just a full blaster very, very, very well, more than me. Portuguese players not say no kind. Individual, they are individually, everybody is good. Obianim no the born here. But say we are going with this 3 back there, then they find even difficult for them to play this kind of individual football. He's talking about Silva and Fernandes. I'm gonna make game changers of the team. If one of them flop, the whole team is flop. Engineer also here and say, Salisu said that Michel, but I've watched Pate very well. Even Pate is even used to this 3 back. And Ushe almost back now. I don't know, some 4 back was a 3 back now. There's too much hole there. Say yes, ye parody good quick attackers, especially from the wings now. Today, Tofik and other stuff. Say to me, more Mutia say they should also make the foot big for the Portuguese. To say, my brother can. The moment you make it big, you know, they find it wanting from also joining or supporting the attackers. And say to me, yeah, the critically, no one to me join no mudia. I think they bet me ashom because me share omni ala tafonu kakra. Muse ala tafonu ye well organized team. Omit me stop Portuguese for no mushe say 4 goals or 5 goals. But with Ghana with the experience in analysis, my brother here no me say only they need the team they cheaper. How to the extent say too big man crackers from Qatar there. Natural million we do it easy. The Americans say we hope for the best.
Okay. On time yes score prediction, but then so yeah.
Mo blaster fugu my fan band to me. The fugu no buy. So from what you say. Remember my prediction ga.
Oh, Chamisa.
Wo fugu titi me no buy ga. E ga ka be kan see about. They were about what it.
But coach, answer na abekono tournament who Ghana chances say.
And I make say individuals, you Ghana with team pa.
Your players pa.
Yeah, your players. And you say and the understand that the chemistry will be there for each player to know what he's doing on the field. And I believe that with the technical men on they have seen it all with the our technical advisor Boatin, Didi Dramani, and other local coaches call. I think they need to from Kakra, we can progress from our zone. But zone me can do Koran there, but the team of Misrom by Koran for no.
Korea for no.
We Misrom see Portuguese. Portuguese there we can mad them. Omu here want to say Koran for no because Koran for no we are throw to say Japan for no pe. And almost this is almost but edu also Bibian ni antidote edu also the need baba I dey come. But for now, there, I say a back critical, a bit more progressive in zone. Zone here, Portugal, Uruguay, Korea, and Ghana. We are a very good team, and we have a very good coaches there who have seen it all in terms of tournament. The man have got tournament to the U side to the world level. You also know the situation when it comes to tournament like this, and now to do not scrap up in this. So to me, they are progressive zone at least. First, second one, they bet me a draw.
Coach Kobna Emisa Anopay Peace FM yeni atiefo da wase pa se unya daje ene ye twetwe nkomo me nimye pa se nyame ado ne ebobo no we de ye ahwe ne ebo wi a ye no be post match analysis mesre wa why Coach Anopay that's you
we do was we da we tiefo yi that's
yes so ye that's papa I'm say for Coach Kobna Emisa ena ye ne no etwetwe nkomo ene Anopay Black Stars of Ghana 4 o'clock omo ene Portugal and the Bashisha so. Yeah, sorry to see I'm a sports for so at Transeba for Pretum Niangway. Send the woman beer.
FM.
Nominees for the 12th RTP Awards are ready. Who walks home with prestige and pride? The 12th RTP Awards comes up at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, Sunday, 11 December 2022, 4 p.m. sharp. The 12th RTP Awards is brought to you by Jimre Estate, Special Drinks, Simisura by Abdul.
Peace FM.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. EcoBank me damase.
Shy, count and yo.
Oh, say EcoBank, yeah, crazy.